Hey, and welcome to another D20 intermission. I don't know if these are going to be played back to back to back to back, so I hope every time we go to a new list, it's just, hey, and just keep going like that for people. Anyway, it's me again, Mass from BonkTable. Once again, going through all these lists. If you're wondering why I keep doing that, it's just an intro thing that I do to, keep myself on task. And also because I'm kind of sitting down one day doing this all, and then I gotta edit it all for any, like, the boops, the burps, the beeps, the bops out. This is staying in. Just for you, Lukas, Brunner. Damn, that's a sweet-ass name. He's playing Zweihander. I can say that word. Don't you worry. It's another 100k list. It's using Feudal Imperial. It's gonna be really exciting. I do like Imperial. It's kind of been something that I've always loved. Like, Steel Legion got me into the game. Household Knights got me into the game. Merc Crossbows is what got me into the game. So whenever I see someone play Steel Legion, initially I wasn't like too thrilled with Steel Legion, but the changes of Hardened 1 and kind of making them an MSU has done wonders for them. And with the Vanguard ability from the Imperial Officer, just more and more things are happening for them. This warband here is we have our first one is the Imperial Officer, who's the dynastic ally. He has seized the advantage. So we're just going to go into this wonderful app, open it up, and go look what Seize the Advantage does, because I'm pretty sure this might be the Entourage thing. Yes, it is. Regiments activating as a result of the Entourage activation add +2 to their charge distance. This is going to be really nice. He is going to be in a big block of 6 of Gilded Legion, Pike Formation, Iron Discipline, Support 3 with Bastion. He's giving out Hardened 1. That's going to be a really solid place for him to be and gain a ton of advantage, especially with them, going up to March 7, 8 on the charge. And he's going to have his orders ability where they're going to get a free reform so they can stretch out really long, do that twist, plus with the additional charge movement, they're going to displace like 20 inches, what's going to be crazy. With 6 stands, 7 stands, probably like 15 to 18, maybe like 15 on average. Still going to be really, really good and also hard to escape from as that Gilded Legion line crashes into opponent. At Class 3, Inspiring to 4, there's going to be enough attacks there at 4 attacks each on Cleave 1 to do a ton of damage. And even if the Support 3 is going to also be phenomenal for helping out. Double Steel Legion, they're going to be good. These guys want to be showing up turn 3, turn 4, maybe even turn 5. These are your closers. That Vanguard from the Imperial Officer is going to get them up the table in the right spot. They're going to kind of push a flank or support any holes that break through the line. Steel Legion, with the Hardened 1 and Oblivious, are a bit more durable than what a lot of people thought they were. Their Class 3 with 5 attacks is really good, especially on their Cleave 2, so they're going to get that damage in. And the Hardened 1 Oblivious on their stat line of D3, R3, Wound 4 is going to keep them alive a little longer. Once again, they are still Wound 4. Sometimes dice grow, poorly, but that Hardened 1 and Oblivious has kind of kept them around a little more than I've traditionally seen. If there's a Chapter Mage in this army, let's find out. There is a Chapter Mage. Is she in water? She sure is in water. She'll be healing up everything nice and top it off. Lastly, we got the Hunter Cadre, who are a flank medium, so they're automatically going to be coming in. Also, the Imperial Officer being a forward force character in the Gilded Legion means like the Gilded Legion and the Steel Legion are going to be coming on automatically, and he only has to roll for 1 heavy, so only one of these Steel Legions should be coming on turn 4 on average. While the Hunter Cadre, they can score, they can shoot, they're going to be great into a lot of the brutes and monsters that we've been seeing ahead of time, and before this one has been revealed. They just do a lot of work. Also, just because you think they're kind of like a shooting unit that can fight in melee, don't underestimate them in melee. They are Cleave 1 at Class 3 going to 4, and if you're a brute or a monster, going to be re-rolling. They're going to do a ton of damage that way, and you still have to be careful about them. That gets us into our next warband, which is a Noble Lord wearing Armor Dominion, Weapon Master, Grateful Companion, and Get in Position. Get in Position is more flank. This is going to be swell. So a lot of his mediums are going to be coming on. So he's going to have a really nice reinforcement curve just by this. The bonuses of Weapon Master and Grateful Combatant are just, +2 attacks, Cleave 1. Makes the Noble Lord into an offensive character. Armor Dominion, getting rid of all the instances of Cleave and Smite, if I recall correctly. Regiment, this character attached does not suffer its penalties to defense characters as a result of the Cleave and Armor Piercing special rules and Smite special rule. There we go. So, Armor Dominion, going to be really solid. He's taking 6 stands of Household Knights, with an Arms Master getting up to Class 3, Support 3, Cleave 1. Once again, really good. Armor Dominion's going to keep them alive with their Defense 3, R3. while the Gilded Legion are going to be kept alive with their Bastion to D4 and their R4. So both these bricks are going to be doing very well for themselves, have the defensive tech to stay alive, and have the offensive capability to do that damage and that work. Lastly, it looks like he has a unit of Militia Bowmen. It's fine. They're chuds, 80 points. They could just get in the way and die. Nothing wrong with that. You know, you got points left over. This 80 points, though, probably for myself personally, I wouldn't bother taking Militia Bowmen. I would have filled up these bricks for a couple more stands. 6 is fine, but if you take a couple chip damage wounds, you lose out some offensive capability. If you get this regiment up to like 7, or you get the Gilded Legion up to 7, it gives you more health to play with, and also with the Support 3, more damage. And with the Imperial Officer's fluid ability, giving reform to everyone whose orders, a lot of these big bricks can stretch out and charge further than what you would naturally think they would be. Really like that. That's kind of right now like one of the changes I made. It is an additional card that can be used to stall out or block, so there are bonuses that way. So either or, it's a good choice. It could have gone either way. I like it. Let's go into the next warband. Noble Lord, Indom 1, Caliburn for re-rolling the defense rolls. He's a weapon master and graceful combatant. He has the eccentric fighting style. So in duels, he's going to be re-rolling all the attack rolls. His opponent is going to be re-rolling all the defense rolls from him. He's going to be 8 attacks at Clash 3 with Cleave 1. This is going to be a lot of damage coming out. He is in an 8-stand brick of men-at-arms. Holy fuck. Was a seasoned veteran giving them heart in 1. Oh, yeah, this is a huge brick of men-at-arms. Now I understand why you got a water chapter mage with Art of Ward and, you know, more crossbows. You got 3 big bricks who all want healing. At this point, maybe a second chapter mage in water would have helped out just to heal all of this. Like, men-at-arms, the big issue with men-at-arms is that they're resolved to D3 or D2 with a shield, like, and 4 wounds. They kind of die faster than the Household Guard and the Gilded Legion. Like, the Gilded Legion is going to be the most durable one, then the Household Guard, then the men-at-arms. It's kind of like running the old militia bricks of, like, D1 with shield for D2 and then, like, being R2. You can kind of, like, blow up men-at-arms pretty effectively. They are support 2. I don't know if advanced infantry training gets them up to support 3. I think it does, because you're going to get professional troops off of the they're not professional, the personal guard is going to make them veterans off of the Noble Lord, because that's what's in the warband. Both Noble Lords are going to be projecting bubbles of re-rolling defense and re-rolling clash. So this Household Guard unit is Clash 4 re-rolling 6s. Men-at-Arms are going to be Clash 3 re-rolling 6s. That's some good offensive capability, especially in the Household Guard. The Imperial stuff is not going to get it. What's fine, because it's tied to Feudal. But these guys should last a little longer. I want to see how it plays out with the Men-at-Arms. My personal play with them has kind of led that they usually get in, do some damage, kind of die immediately after because they don't have the sustainability, while the Household Guards and the Gilded Legion have the sustainability to keep on getting in, doing that damage, and push through or take the wounds. The Chapter Mage, she's going to be spamming Tears Noala to heal everybody. That's kind of her job. Her Merc Crossbow unit is literally just going to be getting her in range. That's what they should be prioritizing. So if it's a move shoot, that's what it's going to be. If that is a double march, that's what it's going to be, because that healing is going to matter a lot on all these big bricks. And what this kind of wants to do is have the shooters onto the side, or depending if they're fighting something bigger than them, behind the bricks. Have the Steel Legion fall up beside them to do that hammer blows. And he should be in a good spot. Militia Bowman can be used as sacrifice, and now seeing that he's running 3 bricks, the Militia Bowman, I do agree, is probably like where it has to be to get the additional cards. There's also Art of War in here on the Chapter Mage, so that she's coming in on turn 1. She's got Art of War, so she'll Art of War, you know, character herself, get the unit on, so it's kind of like 3 cards right off the bat. With these mediums, that's where I do see the reinforcement curve. So Hunters or Hunter Cadre are automatically coming in, Noble Lord and the Household Guard are automatically coming in, and then the other Noble Lord and the Men-at-Arms. So that's 2, 4, 5 cards turn 2, plus another 2 from the Chapter Mage in Art of War, so that's basically at 8 at that point. You'll roll the Militia Bowman in. They're kind of whatever. And then turn 3, you're getting 2 heavies, rolling for Steel Legion. So there's actually like a really nice curve here, where by turn 3, you should have everything except for Steel Legion if you roll poorly. what is a-okay. I do like a nice reinforcement curve, especially one that you have all the control over. This deck is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 cards. 13 cards is a nice spot. Due to the change in priority roles, he is not going to be getting a +1 very often, but sometimes you just don't need it if you just outcard your opponent, and especially if he's running like 3 big bricks. The men-at-arms being size 8, I kind of get it, because size 8 men-at-arms is probably going to be survivable enough, but I feel like those extra stands could have been gone into Household Guard and Gilded Legion, where those additional hits from them is going to be more viable with the Cleave 1 and the higher clash value, as well as those wounds are going to be more viable for those 2 bricks as they're going to be living longer. Besides that, I think overall it's a pretty good list. He's got a design and an idea here with the infantry. I like how he's running Imperial Feudal. He's got a nice reinforcement curve. Off the top, everything looks really smooth. He should be doing really well, Lukas here. I wish him the best of luck, and I hope he does really well, because 100k always has a place in my heart. Let's get on to that next list.